I just don't get it. That practice was so horrible. I thought if we stuck together the whole time, it would be awesome.
Listen, Hoops, this is not how teams stick together. This is more like being stuck. Sticking together means having each other's backs no matter what. Like when everybody on your team bands together and stands up for what's right.
Oh yeah, a classic example of what you're talking about is the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
That's right. They were three friends who stuck together through thick and thin.
You know, we've been through a lot of crazy times together.
Yeah, we have. But nothing tops that whole thing with King Nebuchadnezzar. And that ginormous statue. Guys, remember that statue?
Of course I do. Here's how it went down. King Nebuchadnezzar decided to build a huge golden statue near the city of Babylon.
Yeah. Then the king sent for the royal rulers, high officials, and governors to come to a big party to celebrate and honor the statue. No problem, right? I mean, everyone loves a great statue party. Except, this wasn't just any party. King Nebuchadnezzar gave us special instructions.
When music started playing, we were supposed to bow down and worship the statue.
I mean, there was no way that was gonna happen. We knew that the only person who deserves our worship is the one true God. Then they told us anyone who does not bow down to the statue would be thrown into a blazing furnace.
All of a sudden, the music started to play. We had a decision to make, and fast.
Do we disobey God and bow down to the statue that means nothing to us? Or stick together and risk being toasted like a marshmallow?
We knew just what we had to do.
So as everyone bowed down to the statue, we kept standing side by side. This made King Nebuchadnezzar so mad. He sent his guards to bring us before him.
King Nebuchadnezzar told us that this was our final warning. Bow down now, or it was going to be like a bad game of hot potato.
But you know what? We stuck together, and as a team, agreed that we would still not bow down to the statue. We knew that if we did the right thing, God was powerful enough to save us.
Well, that's all King Nebuchadnezzar needed to hear, and he ordered us to be put into the furnace.
Get this, the king cranked up the heat, 7 times hotter than normal. The soldiers who threw us in were instantly burned to a crisp.
After we were thrown in, the king looked and noticed something. There were 4 men inside of the furnace.
Yeah, Nebuchadnezzar was like, what in the world is going on? I only threw 3 guys in there. What he didn't know was that God had sent an angel to protect us.
So confused by what he saw, the king called for us to be brought out of the furnace at once.
Once we were out, King Nebuchadnezzar was so surprised, not one bit of our clothes, shoes, or hair was burned. In fact, we didn't even smell like smoke.
That's when the king realized there was something special about the God that we worshipped.
Our God wasn't some golden statue that just sat there. Immediately, King Nebuchadnezzar started praising and believing in our God.
I was so thankful we stuck together.
Yeah, me too. And because we stuck together, we were able to stand up for what was right. And a team that can stick together like that is a game changer.